Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Fly Man Ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513, episode 250.
What's going on? Hey, we almost there, man. It's 250. You know what I'm saying? Toast 250, man. Y'all started rocking with us. Y'all been rocking with us for a long time. It's been like what, like 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Some shit like that, man. So, hey, appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. 250. We're gonna do it big for 300.
Oh, for sure. You know we're doing something great for 300.
Yeah, we're gonna turn up for 300, man. So
we might go to Chicago for 300.
Shit, 200 was. I remember 200 was crazy. We had special guests on 200. Shout out, Marcus. Who else we have on 200? Who was somebody else on? I think. Can't remember. But Marcus, I think it was one of our first guests. He had him on again for 200, so it was like full circle moment.
It was a lot of Hennessy drinking that night. Cause I know he had a bottle. So
it was a lot of adult beverages. So forgive us, but go back and watch episode 200. You know what I'm saying? If you tap it in, go back, watch, go back, listen. You know, if you like listening to us on audio only, but you can watch this video too, man. But episode 250, man.
A lot going on, man. We in week 3 at the NFL, week 4 college football, man. But before we dive into all the football talk, man, we gotta send a huge congratulations out to the Las Vegas.
Starting to show out right. Las Vegas Aces, WNBA champions.
WNBA champions.
Hey man, round of applause.
Hey.
Shout out to the Aces. Killed it, you know what I'm saying? 1 and 4. Like we both predicted pre-series.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a tough series. Not for real, but not for real. It was a tough series. Shout out to Connecticut, son. You know, but yeah, man, the first professional championship for the city of Las Vegas.
Yeah, but hold on. Well, we ain't doing this right. You know what AJ said, man. You gotta be at least 4 shots in to come turn over. We can start the show, man. We need 4 shots in. So, oh no.
Hey, they was turned up, man.
I got something over here. I mean, if we got to do 4 shots, I mean,
I ain't got nothing to do shots with. I'm sipping on wine. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I could do 4 glasses of wine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I catch up on the shots later on. But hope they weren't drinking no. What we talking about off here? Michelob Ultra beer. Hopefully it was champagne. They just ain't. You know what I'm saying? Widespread out the pack. I ain't seen it in the stores yet, at least.
I ain't never seen Michelob champagne, bro. So I hope that was champagne. Cause
they had a tall bottle or something. I saw a video today where it got close to Kelsey, and I saw super close. I was like, that's definitely it says Michelob. Like, what is that? Colors Michelob. It was on brand for Michelob Ultra beer. So hope they weren't checking that big ass glass of beer, man. After they won a championship, get these ladies some nice expensive champagne, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, right. Like I know Hennessy is the official sponsor of the NBA. Why the fuck they got a WNBA got shut up for Michelob Ultra?
Man, come on. I don't know what the fellas be, you know what I'm saying, spraying and sipping on, but
it ain't fucking
I can tell you it ain't no Michelob Ultra champagne. I can tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? It's probably some expensive, Moet or some Bel Air, some Cristal, something crazy. You know, so come on, WNBA, do better. We always say that, man. I feel like we always saying that about them, man. Do better. Trophies too. Trophy for the overall championship trophy was not bad, but the MVP trophy that Chelsea Gray got is not as bad as the MVP trophy for the All-Star game that Kelsey Plum got, but definitely could be better.
We gonna get in work with WNBA, man. We just gonna like pitch them some of our ideas. Like for one, next year WNBA finals does not need to start the same day as NFL Sunday. No game should ever be played on NFL Sunday.
Come on, be smart. If y'all gonna do it in the summertime or late summer, early fall, you cannot have it on a Sunday or a Thursday or a Monday. Avoid those 3 days at all costs.
So I know you probably seen some of the because ESPN PR tweeted out like how I think it was game 3 was one of the highest viewed WNBA finals. Like it could have been even higher if you weren't competing with football, NFL football.
Yeah, it would have been even higher. I think it was a great series. I watched bits and pieces of every game, if not the full every game. You know, of course, Sunday I watch the full game, split back and forth, but I watched the majority of all the games, and it was a great series, man. It was some good basketball being played. You know, everybody say they got to do a better job entertaining. If you like basketball now, it's definitely less entertaining. Man, I got a net in here. Less entertaining if you don't, know the game a little bit, because it's not as exciting. You know, they ain't dunking it out like that, so it's not as exciting as the NBA is. But if you like basketball, you want to learn the game a little bit. It definitely has some high level skill basketball going on these games.
And shout out to Vegas too, man. They turned up and showed out for that parade yesterday.
Oh, it's lit, bro. I wish they would have aired the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? They started cussing a little bit, so the news stopped airing them out. Sorry as hell. But yeah, I wish I could have been there. Me and wifey, we was there in spirit, y'all. Shout out to Vegas Aces. Our second home, you know what I'm saying? Soon to be permanent home again soon.
Oh, damn.
Mark our words.
Well, they StreamYard. It's like he'll never left, so he ain't got
our words. We're going back out there. Mark our words, man. We're going to be back out there.
But yeah, man, shout out to the Las Vegas Aces, man. Shout out to it was a fun WNBA season, man. Cannot wait for next year.
Facts.
But once again, congrats to the WNBA, Las Vegas Aces, your world champions. Now to, unfortunately, some more serious matters. Once again, it's Down to the Wire 513, episode 250. Make sure you tap in, give us a follow. Everything Down to the Wire 513. See us scrolling.
You see us scrolling at the bottom. Google us. Easy way to find us, man.
And what's the latest on this Robert Sarver situation, man?
Well,
he's trying to.
After being pressured, I'm hearing about Adam Silver, his ownership. Some people in his ownership group, sponsors, Paycor came out and said they were not going to renew his sponsorship after this season if he was still part owner. So a lot of pressure. LeBron James, as we talked about last week, came out and said something. Draymond Green spoke out on his podcast. Chris Paul spoke out via Twitter as well. After all that, they were able to convince Robert Sarver to sell his share of the Phoenix Suns. So he's about 35% owner, I'm told. So he talked them into selling the team. He's also going to sell the Phoenix Mercury, which I don't know how much he owns of that, maybe probably the full thing, the full team. So he's also going to sell that franchise as well. So, I mean, kudos to the NBA. This is the right move. What do you think, T?
Is it the NBA though? Because I said this last week. Like, should there be more? And y'all kind of pushed back saying like if they do more than what they did, then it will kind of be a bad look.
The NBA didn't do it though. This is more like they kind of talked to him and said, "All right, look, bro," and kind of was realistic with him. The players don't want you here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron spoke out. That kind of set that tone already.
Facts.
Part of your own ownership group don't want you there anymore, bro. You had I can't pronounce one of the other. I think he was the next highest majority owner of the team. Said he needs to sell the team. This was like immediately after the news came out about the fine and the suspension.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also had other sponsors coming out and saying we're not gonna, we don't want to be a part of this if he's gonna be there. So he looked at the bigger picture. He's a businessman. It's gonna be a big hit for business wise for the Phoenix Suns and the Phoenix Mercury, because sponsorship is starting to pull out. So when you start losing money and the business becomes less profitable, at that point it's not smart anymore for him to stay on. So he, made the right decision. He's going to sell his shares. So I mean, it's not really the NBA, but I think the NBA, not the powers that be in the NBA, but I think the NBA community made this happen.
Yeah. So basically, the NBA almost got a pass for this because if he didn't step down and he still remained part owner of the Sun and Mercury, then it would, like I said, it would continue to be a bad look. The NBA overall possibly would have lost business, not just the Phoenix Mercury and the Phoenix Suns. So I do agree with you. Like I said, he's a businessman, and it was smart for him to sell his share. I mean, especially then you got, like say, Chris Paul, somebody who plays for you.
Yeah,
if he comes out and says like, I'm not playing or something, or just something crazy like that, then you really got issues. But
Or you might have players come out, opposing players come out and say, "Hey, since he's part owner, I'm not playing in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna stand against him. We're not playing his arena. So we'll play this team, but we're gonna play at a somewhere at off venues, at an off Phoenix Suns property because we don't want him to get revenue for this as far as concessions, you know what I'm saying, and all that kind of stuff goes. I think we would have saw that kind of stuff happening. I think he saw that coming, so he's like, you know what, let's make the smart move here. Get out kind of while you're ahead. But at the same time, this is not really a good look for the league, man. This is the third time in 8 years that an owner has been forced, in for lack of better words, to sell his either team or shares of his team,
and not because of you.
Yeah, and not because they just want to sell it. It's because of racial backlash. It's third time in 8 years, man, which is a lot. When you look at the league, it's supposed to be the most progressive league in the country, as far as NFL, MLB, NHL, NBA. As far as like the Power 5 pro leagues in America, this is supposed to be the most progressive league, and you have owners of this league are looking like this. This is not a good look for the league, man. We already know how owners in the NFL feel, so now we're seeing, NBA owners being forced to sell the team because they being caught up like this too. It's like, what are any of these owners in any of these leagues not racially unbiased? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it any even like, is it ever going to be equal at all? Like, do any of these owners actually value diversity?
No, I mean,
have a diverse mindset. It's probably not.
And I don't think that's just sports. I think that's just the world we live in. That's just America. That's just, that's just how, America isn't built for minorities. And that's how it's always going to be. I know we could talk about, we need to change. We've been talking about screaming change for years and years and years. And we have progressed a little bit, but at the end of the day, the white man's still going to reign power in America. And that's how it's always going to be, unfortunately. So
yeah, you saw the league. We've seen the league over the years try to deviate from certain terms. Like, they try to not say owner anymore, try to say governor, team governors now instead of saying owner. But what use is changing terminology if it's just going to be the cause still? Is it going to be the overall result still? It's still going to have racism, up in the elite when it comes to these owners. What's really the cause of, what's really the reason for doing any of this?
Yeah. And when I said not because of you, I was talking about like the NBA, because like I said, he decided to step down, not because NBA said, oh, you have to sell your team, or told like Draymond Green said, have the owners vote on it. He decided to step down. I said, if he didn't decide to do it, then like I said, after 1 year, he would have still been part owner.
This is why I say it's probably a bad thing for the league, because if they didn't step out, it's probably because they're like, what if this happens to me? Yep. You know what I'm saying? They're probably like, if we do this to him, they can do this to me as well. So let me force their hand, being the players in the community. Let's force their hand to do something here. So okay, if you get caught, the league ain't gonna make you, sell. But if it's bad enough and the backlash is bad enough that the community comes out and speaks out enough against you, then at that point you have to sell. So it's still like they have a safety net kind of sort of for the owners, which is why I think they didn't want to vote, because they still want the safety net. Because I think most of them probably still feel like, oh shit, I got worse shit than this out there on me.
Exactly.
So I can't vote against him and then have him come out and say, okay, nah, y'all, I'm going down, all y'all going down with me. Mm-hmm. It's still like he's still low key part of their boys club. Cause like, hey Robert, we didn't turn on you, man. It was LeBron and Chris Paul, bro. It wasn't us. We didn't vote you out, brother. It's just how it had to happen. You know what I mean? So it's like, I even thought about this too before we got on air. Like, man, what if they was like, look, man, reason with you, Robert, let's just go ahead and sell your shares right now. You're gonna make away with almost $1 billion probably here. Come back in 5-10 years. Come back and buy your way back in the league. And you have a lot of friends here that are own over here, own over there. Come back and buy your way back in the league. 5-10 years when this blows over. It's probably how they worded it to them.
or for his family or something like his son.
Because he's not banned from the league, so he can easily take his. He about to make $1 billion probably. He owns about 35% of the team. They're estimated to probably sell the team between overall like 2.5, 2.8 billion. That's going to be almost about $1 billion. So he's going to get richer from this, process. So he can easily just reinvest that money, and then 5-10 years when they say when this blows over, come back and buy way back in. It's probably how they kind of laid it out to him. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But he might quietly come back in and buy a small 5% share back into some team somewhere. Who knows? Because he's not banned from the NBA, which is why it's kind of bittersweet how this kind of whole thing went down.
Typical day for for a white man in America, like I said, because this will blow over eventually.
He's not banned, and I can guarantee he's still befriended with some of the owners in the league.
Oh, for sure.
So if the right owner, levels up enough and gets a head spot somewhere in the ownership group somewhere at one of these teams, he's going to be invited right back in.
Yeah, so
just as a smaller role,
but still in a profitable role for him and his family.
And he asked, I was talking to my guy Tins on Twitter, and I was like, because he was asking like, what's next for these teams? Like he was saying maybe Bron should come in and buy the Mercury, which I think would be a good look for all parties involved. You know what I'm saying? You get an owner like LeBron coming in, buying the WNBA team and kind of boost the WNBA up a little bit. But I think LeBron is going to wait for a bigger opportunity as far as like NBA team goes.
Yeah.
Because he can't. I'm pretty sure he can't buy an NBA team and still be playing. So especially for the opposing team. So I'm pretty sure he's not going to. Can't buy the Phoenix Suns or can't be a part of the ownership group by the Phoenix Suns. It's too soon right now. As he said, he wants to get a team in Vegas. So I think he's going to wait. But might not be a bad move for him to buy Mercury.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, he just filed the papers for it today. So it's just fresh news, and we'll see. Moving forward, we'll keep y'all updated about this story as it progresses. From one bullshit owner to another bullshit of a human being. Brett Favre.
A lot of bullshit going on, man. A lot of bullshit going on.
And I don't want to say Brett Favre. I mean, I know he's the head of it. I also gotta give credit to. Let me see. I gotta find the mayor's name. That
Governor Phil Bryant. He's up here. Yeah, Governor Phil Bryant.
Yeah.
It's a lot of other people too. It's a famous wrestler too. What's the wrestler? I forget the wrestler. It's a wrestler involved in this scandal too. WWE. Yeah.
Ventura?
I don't think it was him.
My bad.
Nope. Ted DiBiase.
Oh, damn.
Yep. I watched the video yesterday. The guy was saying his name wrong. I was like, bro, that's Ted. I saw the name. I was like, bro, that's Ted DiBiase. What the fuck? Yeah. Ted DiBiase as well. So they were defrauding the Mississippi Welfare Department, apparently. This is all alleged now. But as far as evidence is out there on the internet right now, they look very guilty. They got text messages from Brett Favre saying like, hey, it's me. They're going to find out about this. Somebody saying, oh, no, you're good, Brett. Oh, okay, good. I'm worried about that. You know what I'm saying? The text on the screen here, texting somebody asking for $1.1 million for the volleyball stadium that his daughter played at, for the school's daughter played at. I'm not sure the name of the school, but
Mississippi.
Yeah, so got $1 million taken from the welfare funds. Now, this is one of the poorest states in America. So defrauding the welfare of that state is just ridiculous, man. For somebody who made over $100 million in his NFL career, ridiculous.
Dumb as hell, and I'm just kind of upset. Like it's not getting as much national attention as it should be. And I seen some people say it's because he's a former athlete. Bullshit. Because I guarantee if this was a Michael Jordan, and this was a fucking Donovan McNabb, somebody, Vince Young, any former athlete who played professional sports and did this shit, oh, it's blasted all over ESPN.
It'd be everywhere, bro.
So that's why I'm kind of upset with the media itself. Like I said, this is not a bigger story as is. Something has to happen, man. Because if we joked off air, but I'm kind of being for real. Like if nothing happens to Brett Favre for doing this shit, then free everybody who got caught for PPP loans.
That's facts, man. It's a good Doc pulled up in here. Doc, was good with you, brother?
What's going on, dog?
Hey, man, we chilling, man. Talking about this whole Brett Favre situation. Have you seen about or read about that or heard about it?
You know, I haven't got too deep into it. I don't know the details that it's more developed. As far as I realized, first was text message between him and the governor. This is gonna be in the media. No, and it's end up $5 million from the welfare fund going to the volleyball program. Correct?
Yeah, like going towards to build the stadium or to build the arena for the volleyball team.
Mm-hmm.
Their daughter for the college their daughter attends, Southern Mississippi. What T was saying. So yeah, man, it's apparently like T was saying off air. I think Brett has paid the money back apparently, but now they're saying they want interest. I think T was saying so.
200,000.
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, Brett. This is sick, bro.
I need jail time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the feds are involved, bro. Feds are involved, bro.
I gotta know how deep. I mean, if he didn't receive the money, did he ask for the money? How I need to know details, like, you know, when they go into deposition, how deep did this go? Him and the governor friends, and it's like, hey man, can you what can you give to this program? I need to know how it went.
Yeah, the text on the screen. I saw this whole little. I had a different screenshot, but it was too small to read on the screen. But yeah, it's where he asked for the money, and they just said, "Yeah, we got you, Brett. No problem. We'll send it over tomorrow." Like it was that easy. And he sent it over the next day.
It's like if we text like our group chat, like it's like they're buddy in this.
Yeah, bro. It's like, and they're like, yeah, bro, we value you, man. Like they were saying all kind of like they were deep, bro. They were deep.
Turn this light on. Give me just a second.
Yeah, you good, brother. They was definitely deep, man. They was definitely deep. Brett, this is sick, bro. And like the fact that you was texting asking, oh, is this going to be the chances of this getting seen by the media? Like that fact that he was doing that
was
proves that you knew that you was fucking up, bro. Like you knew you was in the wrong. Like, that just proves it, dog.
Bro, my take on it though, I feel like everybody's doing this stuff. He just got caught, if I'm being honest. And more people need to get caught, you know. But
that's true,
a lot of their friends though, like he ain't the only one out here, you know, using their friends in high places to get things for their kids and stuff like that. It's not right.
But take it from the welfare though, like that's
like why couldn't they pull? I mean, and that's my thing. They're making it seem like he pulled exactly from the welfare fund. Does he know exactly where that money was coming from, or was it just like, hey, like you gonna give me this $5 million? Cool.
I get what you're saying. So if he just like saying asking them for money, they just giving it to him. He ain't know what's coming from there. He like, hey, I just asked for money. As far as I know, it's coming from their personal account. As far as I know.
Or maybe not, or at least not the welfare fund. Like that's
I'm thinking it's coming from taxpaying dollars. I'm not sure. I mean, it's taxpaying dollars too, but
I mean, still, but it just sounds worse. It's bad regardless. But it's like, damn, you taking from the poor people.
Poorest, like I said, one of the poorest states in America. That's fucked up, bro.
That's one of but I doubt that he was like, hey, to pull from the welfare fund. Man, it could have, and if he does, that's just like damning. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the same thing like saying, Doc. It's like saying, Doc, if I just kill somebody and I call you like, hey, bro, come get me real quick. And I can tell you what's going on. You pick me up and we get caught in the car.
It could be you can get charged. You're gonna get charged.
Exactly, bro. So I mean,
you're innocent.
He's gonna get charged, bro. He's gonna get charged with something, dog. He going down with something.
Yeah, I just feel bad, like I said, bro, because I guarantee most people, like I said, who's on welfare, black people. Like I said, they take it from us, and like I said, man, I need jail time from all parties involved. Brett, Phil Bryant, Ted DB. If you in this shit, I need something to happen.
Man, they gonna give Brett 30 days community service.
He ain't
and probation.
He ain't getting
no more Wrangler commercials, Brett. That's what they're gonna say.
He ain't getting nothing.
No more Wrangler commercials, dog.
This argument is gonna be my argument, what I just said, I just asked for money. I didn't tell him to do that shit.
Yeah, he was saying like those other messages were like it's crazy. I don't know how they got all these screenshots. I don't know what I was thinking, but he was texting back motherfucking news anchors and shit. They hit him up like, hey, so and so calling or texting from ABC News Channel 5 or whatever. Reaching out to you, Brad. I'm hearing you took money, blah blah blah. He's saying, I didn't do any of that. How'd you get my number? Like, bro, like why are you even responding, bro? Why are you responding, dog? Why are you responding? Like, we got him. Like, nigga, why are you responding, dog? Like, just block these niggas, bro. I like you ain't see that shit. So I would do it, nigga. I ain't see that shit.
I ain't even let him know I read it though. This ain't even my number.
Yeah, I'm straight deletes, nigga. I'm not even looking at that shit. I ain't opening it. Get a new phone tomorrow, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Number. Yeah, that ain't cool. If it like for as far as Brett's rolling, and if he knew where the money was coming from, that ain't cool. It ain't cool. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's like super not.
It ain't cool regardless. But if he knew it was welfare money, it's like, bruh, what the fuck? It's even worse.
Because like I can see myself like the governor. Like I'm like, hey, yo, what's the governor's name? What's his name? Our governor right now. I'm like, yo,
yeah, I found
his name right now. Come on, we got to be more.
Oh, yeah, we got better than that.
We got to hold on. I gotta look. We got to know at least. Dwayne. So
shout out Mike.
Like, I go to Dwayne. I'm like, yo. So like for my law firm, I want to build a building for my law firm. Can you give me some like? Is there any funds within the government that can do that? Yeah, don't worry about it. I got the money for you. All right, bet. Boom, and the money come. If that's it, which I know it ain't with them because they all cool, then I ain't got nothing against it. Because if it came from the welfare, you really can't fault me because I don't know where the money came from. I just know I asked governor for some cheese because, maybe.
But at the same time, Doc, you're not going to text the governor and ask him, hey, yo, by the way, it's no way that Randy T going to find out about this, right? No, okay, cool, good. Because if they find out, they're gonna tell everybody, but I'm gonna be fucked. Like, why would you care if you just ask for money for some fundraising shit? Why would you care if the media gonna find out? Like, why would you care?
Rich is like, why don't you give your $5 million then? That's what he might be thinking. It could be deeper than that. I'm just, it's my job. It's my job to come up with other stories, alternative stories.
Brett Favre, he knew it came from the welfare. I'm just reading it now because it says like text showing that the governor guided Favre to how to write a funding proposal. So
so he's talking about how to word that shit and everything.
Yeah. So if I'm telling you how to word some shit,
but that's deep.
You gotta know where the fuck money.
Hey, you see me taking over. Hey, right, you see.
Hey, that's how you is on the stand. You be sitting there like you sitting in your desk like, bro, why y'all you think?
Yeah, no, on the stand you never supposed to drop. So I just kind of like I leave my hand like this.
You'll go there and poker face it, but your head you like fuck.
Yeah, like God,
like this dumbass nigga, bro.
Yes, nigga.
Bro, you was meeting with these niggas, bro. Getting, bro. You was getting. I'm done, bro.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. If it was a regular nigga or a person like me and you, I wouldn't even be mad for real.
Nah, but because we ain't made $100 million.
I would flex to you. I'd have been like,
making regular commercials, dog.
I'd have did it too, bro.
Yeah, we're not making regular commercials.
No, it's like, bro, you got the money, bro. You donated. That's your kid. Come on, bro.
Come on, dog.
I'm just thinking about like from reason and common sense. He ain't have no reason, and it don't make no sense.
They just don't. I don't see it, man. Like, unless he was trying to get clout for saying like, yeah, I donated this much, but just use your own money. You got $1 million, bro. $1 million ain't really shit to you at this point.
It's nothing. And he
go half, bro. You got boy shit. All y'all go half on something.
Tax right. That's a tax write off.
It's a tax write off, bro.
Exactly.
And he got another business. He's still making money.
Exactly.
He's still doing regular commercials, dog.
Not anymore.
Not for long, but I say not for long. Not for long.
Dang, so, yeah. I'm disappointed because I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Well, I still am. I mean, you
can't take what we did on the field. You can't. Erase that.
He's done. He's been done playing for years, so it's not like he defrauded some some poor people, but he didn't rape anybody. So I guess the worst of the two evils. I don't even know. These football guys are special, man.
They sick, bro.
That's why players do some weird stuff, but like nothing like these football guys. Like Darren Sharper. And that's why I was just looking at his story. That's what made me say that earlier. Like, bro, that was crazy. You know what I'm talking about, T. Don't you know? You know about Darren Sharper?
All about Darren Sharper, yeah.
Yeah, I remember, bro. I'm coming up. He was the man. There's no one sharper than Darren Sharper. That was his little intro, when they pop up on the bar. Like, there's no, and man.
Damn, I forgot all about Darren.
Basketball guys gonna be doing stuff, but you don't be hearing about not good, especially not good players. You don't hear about them, like, crashing out, going to jail, and
raping bad. Not that bad.
Bro, Darren Sharper doing like 35, 40 years, he was raping people and raping chicks in different states. Like, golly. I mean, he's probably like, third of the way there, but
that's some sick shit, man.
Sick.
Very good shit.
Yeah, NFL niggas, man. It's like last year, them niggas was scamming the insurance people, man. The NFL.
NBA.
Oh, yeah, NBA shit. That was NBA shit.
Glenn
all
Davis.
These old niggas, man. Yeah, Big Baby them. All them niggas crazy, man.
It's like,
bro, y'all doing with y'all money, man?
Y'all make so much money.
The average NBA and NBA players broke after like 4 years after they retired, on average. So,
because like you said, average one don't make that much money. I mean, they make a lot of money, but you gotta think of how they live it too.
Like, essentially,
act your wage, shit.
Nah, what it is people be taking care of their family, and then they don't do the Chad way, where it's like, okay, bro, I done retired. I wasn't huge, so I didn't do any investments. I need to live in a $200,000 home, or maybe $3, but like I don't need to live in that.
That's what I'm saying. Act your wage, like
I don't need to go buy that car cash every fucking year.
Don't go buy that new house. Stay in the $2 million home that you already paid off.
Yeah, you got to pay it off, bro. Just stay in that shit. Don't go buying 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers in different states you're not going to be at. Be smart with your money, bro. Be smart. Yeah, but most niggas ain't smart with their money. Like you said, they either get, caught up paying all their family bills. And then, they got 6-figure expenses every fucking month. And, when you start getting checks, that money drop real quick. It's like getting them big ass checks.
That's why they're hooping in the big 3.
Yeah,
down there.
Couldn't do it, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck Brett Favre. Individual.
Yeah, fuck Brett Favre though. Real shit. Sick shit, man.
It's Down to the Wire 513, episode 250. Tap in with us. Google is the easy way to find us. And we've been rocking at this for 5 years, halfway to 500.
Yeah, man. Just for the record, because I said 40 years, he got 20 years. Darren Sharper.
Damn,
I mean, it's not much better, but well, so actually it is a lot better.
Yeah, you said 40 20 is
yeah, so but
20 is like it's shitty, but
he got 14 to go.
Stick it out. Damn, that sounds shitty as fuck. But hey,
I mean, when you rape out 9 women, you lucky he getting out.
Yeah, good point.
So,
great point, brother.
It'll be Robert Sylvester Kelly. But let's move on. Week 4.
He ain't getting out, bro. It's over.
You don't edit that out. YouTube, please don't block our channel. YouTube.
I was gonna say that nigga.
Don't say nothing else. Only me and Rand are allowed to talk about R. Kelly on this show.
Right? You gonna say something? Why you don't get us blocked, bro? You don't get us sued. You don't get us indicted with him, bro.
Oh no, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm just saying this nigga got 30 years and he already damn near 60. So yeah, he's dying in jail.
He got 30.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, man.
I know he got a lot. I ain't know 30.
He might get out in 20, maybe.
Nigga's dead.
75.
Yeah, it's over.
This nigga's dead. But week three in the well, let's recap week 2 first. This past week.
Bengals, man. What is happening?
Looking like a fluke, man.
Well, no, let me tell you this. And I'm happy because you guys can vouch for me. I've told y'all over and over again, the worst thing that happened to the Bengals making it to the Super Bowl was that coach feel like he good. He's a terrible coach. Play calling is god awful. The Bengals gonna be okay because these 2 games have been Joe Burrow's preseason. They haven't quite figured it out. The offense, there's just too many good guys to stay that stagnant.
I don't know.
Offensive line trash, bro.
Offensive line
still trash, man. And then kind of like Jamar Chase said, kind of like you said, like how you just said, offense kind of staying now. Maybe it's the coach. He said, you know, the niggas know they're doing that. You got to switch it up a little bit. That's to me. That's saying coach, you got to do something different. That's what he's saying to me.
Well, no, that's what he was saying to everybody. He also said we got to make in-game adjustments. That's only the coach. He can't coach. He can't coach. He's been a bad coach every single year. He was a bad coach last year.
Got lucky.
The Bengals got a little lucky, and sometimes it takes a little luck to get where it's okay to be lucky when you win. Who cares? I'd rather be lucky than good when it comes down to it, you know.
Because luck beat good teams. So you're right. And they were both. They were good and lucky. So
yeah, they were good and lucky, and now what the fans got to realize is, Bengal fans got to realize is, since they made it to the playoffs, they not coming in like, oh, it's the Bengals. They're coming in like, oh, it's the Bengals, and they're gonna get our best shot tonight. That's also the difference that
no, we're looking no more.
Players gotta, realize like, hey, you're gonna have to come out and play because this ain't no surprise. You ain't surprising us. We know y'all good. We about to come bust y'all.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that's a big adjustment. The teams go from losing to winning to realizing they got a target on their back. But shout out to the Cowboys. Yeah. And Coop we trust, and Coop we believe, baby.
I told y'all I might get upset, man.
He did.
Told y'all.
Cooper Rush, I think he should be the starting quarterback, me personally.
Moving forward, damn. Even when Dak come back. Damn.
Well, not with all the money y'all paying Dak. That's the only reason. Y'all paying Dak too much money on that bet.
Don't nobody listen to me, man. Them damn Cowboys.
Damn. But yeah, man. You're right. I think it's coaching for the Bengals for sure. We called it though last year. We called it. We wanted them to do bad. Only so Zach Taylor.
Terrible.
Kind of fucked up, but we were kind of hoping that he got clipped, but they went to the Super Bowl, gave him extension instead. So I think now they're gonna be good. They're gonna be like decent every year, but I don't know if they'll ever get back to the big game with him at the helm of head coach.
See,
can't put it all on Zach Taylor.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's true.
Yeah, ain't all of him for sure.
Because players play and coaches coach. So
yeah, that O-line look terrible though, man. Like who
Joe don't look good either.
Nah, he don't.
Nah, so he only playing good in the second half.
But like you said, it's kind of his preseason, so you got to give him a little time to get a rhythm. But he ain't looking great at all. Defense ain't looking bad though.
They're not.
You can't let Cooper Rush come out there and cook you in the first half though. Like second half, like you said, they didn't score in the second half, but you can't let Cooper Rush come out there.
But I mean, you gotta think, bro. They ain't have a lot of tape on Cooper Rush from. Well, I guess he kind of did. I'm about to say, you're right. You're right. I said they kind of did. They kind of did.
It was 14, and then he did nothing else almost the rest of the game.
So I mean, defense made adjustments. But yeah, I think the offense just looks very stagnant, man. Very predictable.
Line is god awful, and Joe Burrow he ain't clicked yet. I believe that Joe Burrow's gonna click. That offensive line, I don't know.
I think he's forced. I think Joe Burrow is forcing too much to chase. Me personally, because like you got a three-headed monster at a wide receiver. We didn't hear Tyler Boyd's name. Still, he caught that 2-point conversion to tie the game.
Yeah.
Like I think low key he's trying like. And I kind of said it last week. Like everyone came in talking about Joe Burrow and the wide receivers. Got to establish that run game first.
You got to mix it up, baby.
You have to.
That's my favorite line with that. You got to mix it up. Come on, Mixon.
Now, granted, like I said, all that starts with the guys up front, and right now, Leo Collins, man, it's no wonder Dallas let him walk.
See, big dog. Peace.
It's no wonder they let him walk. So it's 2 games. Bengals is lucky that everyone else in the AFC North, they took an L this week too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though, a couple plays Joe Burrow is holding on to that ball too long. Like, bro, let that ball fly, bro.
I throw it out of bounds, bro. Like a couple of times, like you gotta feel the pressure coming and get rid of it, bro.
But it is some plays where it's like sack, and you like, man, like, bro, what is happening? The line is just collapsing. But I guess on the bright side, you're not gonna see CJ Watson and TJ Watson and Micah Parsons every week. So we'll see.
But not every week, but you still got not this week, but next week you got Baltimore. They defense is still solid. Then you still got.
But them they ain't Parsons and Watts.
But if that offensive line ain't better, Baltimore is still one of the most heaviest blitz teams in football.
I tell you this, they better be able to score. They better be able to score against Baltimore because Lamar Jackson looking like he just throwing that thing up there, and he's scoring that football.
They're lighting that thing up, man. They're lighting that thing up.
Yeah, even though they lost last week, they're scoring that football. They getting 40.
It was on defense. It was on defense, but they lost. Definitely on defense, but yeah, Bengals. I thought they would get out to a high start, but yeah,
I think they still make the playoffs though. I think they're still win the game in the playoff games, but
that's gonna be tough, man. They're gonna have to have a better end of the season than I thought they would have.
They going to knock off somebody on the back half of the season
because the back half of the season is tough, bro. I thought they would go into the season. I thought they would start out like 8-2, which is still possible because they lost 2 games, but they got to rattle off 8 straight.
These are 2 games they were supposed to win. I will say that.
Yeah, especially with Dak being out, bro. Like, you can't lose that game.
You can't lose it. They essentially
can't lose that game.
Two backup quarterbacks. If you ask me.
You can't lose those games, man. Like I said, I think their back half of the schedule is very tough. So, might be a tough year for them as far as making the playoffs, man. I'm not leaning towards it.
I think they'll be in the playoffs though.
If I had to bet right now, I would bet nah. Hope they do though. Hope it turn around. But if I had to bet right now, I would say no.
Yeah, AFC it's crazy. I'm like I know it's only 2 weeks, but I'm already wanting to count that Buffalo Bills as an L. Them boys is.
Oh, that's definitely gonna be I think. But I don't know because we said I said that about a couple of games last week. I thought it would definitely be L's, and they weren't. So that's why they put it.
They'll step up though. These are games they could have won, both won, even though they playing bad. That's the one way to look at it too. Like, hey, we played God
easily be 0-2.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we easily be 2-0.
Yeah, they could easily be 2-0. Like,
easily be 2-0 if they would have had that. If they would have had that backup long snapper week 1, they would have won that game. The last week,
they came back. It was 20-20. I mean,
yeah.
So
they had a chance to win it.
Yeah. If they had that backup long snapper that they picked up last week, they would have won the first week because he was straight.
So they'll pick it up though. We all, we'll see. Tell me about them Vikings this week, bro. You the only one to call that game right, T.
That was just more so the Eagles is just a better team. I mean, and we all know Kirk Cousins' primetime record, but
man, that boy, lights come on.
That's a joke. That's a joke on Twitter. But nah, like, I picked the Eagles in other things. Like they're going to win the NFC East. Like and right now, like I said, they're looking like they're showing it. Like they got so much better in the offseason. Granted, we still have plenty of chances to win. Like Kirk Cousins, you can't throw fucking 3 interceptions in the fucking red zone. Like, dude, like what the fuck you like? What the fuck?
I don't know what his fault though. Like Justin Jefferson on that one, they was explaining it. The receivers were saying, "Oh, you can't do that, Justin. You can't do that, Justin." He didn't cut the guy out. They said, and so I don't play football. I'm not a receiver, but looking at the film, I see what they was talking about. He went behind the guy, Slade Jr., and he cut it, picked it off. You can't do that if you're Justin Jefferson. You want to be best in the game, you can't do that. Can't do that. So they ain't on Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins did, he ain't great. He did fuck up. I'm glad I ain't start him this week. Definitely glad I ain't start him this week. But It wasn't all on him.
But then the tone was set earlier when Irv Smith he dropped a surefire touchdown.
Yeah.
Once he dropped that, it was like, okay, it's
gonna be a long night.
I
It's gonna be a long night.
But I'm giving more. Just like I said, the Eagles just a better football team too. That's one reason I had no.
Shout out Jalen Hurts, man. Jalen Hurts looked amazing.
For sure.
I can't say too much about this game because I hit the old man on him. I woke up like sleep with my head down, like
oh shit.
Oh,
dang, it's third quarter, goddamn, it's
game
shit.
over.
Yeah, both of them games put you to sleep for real.
Nah, you right though.
Like, and I fell asleep probably like mid third.
The Bills game was over early.
Man, I'm sick. We're just like, you know how that old man sleep.
Yeah.
No, you sleep. You wake up like, what the fuck?
What happened? Where am I at?
We'll bounce back this week against Detroit.
Since you mentioned the Bills, they looking Super Bowl ready, but they will not win a Super Bowl, and they might not make it this year to the Super Bowl. Let me why. It has nothing to do with how great they look. I think they're cursed. Period. I think they're cursed.
Keep going.
Just like to make it to the Super Bowl like 3 or 4 times in a row back in the 90s, bro, and then lose, and then they get up here and it's a game that almost get to the Super Bowl, then they lose on some overtime. Yeah, bro. I just think they cursed, bro. They gonna have to show me that, the curse is broken. Kind of like, they just gotta show me.
All curses are meant to be broken, just as Chicago Cubs.
Ask the Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. I forget that curse, but it was some curse that was going on.
There was something going on.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember what that curse was, but it was a big deal when it broke. I remember we was younger.
And honestly, this could be the year to do it. Because honestly, if they get to the Super Bowl, right now, which team in the NFC could you say has a good shot of beating them? Like I said, Graham, it's only week 2.
It's only 2 weeks. So I mean, a lot can't change, a lot can't happen. But right now, they look amazing.
Real good. But I know, I wouldn't count the Rams out. They looked a lot better this week, though they did play Atlanta.
Matt Stafford, I'm kind of thinking he might be falling off a cliff a little bit, man. He ain't looking too great so far this season. Now, he did come off surgery,
and they almost let Atlanta come back and win that game.
Yeah,
they was beating the brakes off them, but Atlanta cut it to 5 points. They won by 5.
So Matt Stafford got to kind of show me a little bit more
in the NFC, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the Cardinals, man. I don't know. They play from behind often, but Kyler Murray, bro, he electric, bro. He electric.
Fourth quarter, man. Overtime.
And one game for the Marbles.
Playoffs, Kyler. Got to show me in the playoffs.
Yeah, the playoff game. And the team actually focused and had a new game plan for you.
You got to show me in the playoffs.
He looked lost, brother.
And Tom. Tom.
He looked lost. TJ was good with you. Was good. So shout out Aaron Jones, Jalen Hurts. Yeah, facts. He said Buffalo's looking very sharp. As far as that's maybe the Bucks or the Eagles. Bucks done. Nah, Eagles maybe.
I don't know though. The Bucks you can't count out. Can't count out time. They up there.
Too much going on, bro.
It's a lot, but it's a long season.
Too much going on. I think. You right. You're right. I ain't gonna discredit the GOAT like that.
I am. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Midway through the season, this is his last season. He not.
Yeah, for sure.
This is his last season. Him and his wife is gonna chill, and she gonna give him the support that he needs.
He got Wednesdays off now.
He got Wednesdays off.
Tap into the Showtime. You got all day off. Tap in.
Yeah, Tom. You ain't got nothing to do on Wednesdays now. So tap in.
No excuse, Tom.
Go to bed, bro. You feel me?
No excuse, bro. Tap in.
If you want to come bless us with 10 minutes on the show, Tom.
Yeah, okay. Kind of like Aaron be doing with Pat McAfee. Come on in and bless us, bro. Pop your shit off.
So he's gonna settle in. His family life has got him a little thrown off right now, and so
that in NFC South is weak.
Yeah, he gonna be all right though.
That division sucks.
It's been the NFL has been fun these first 2 seasons. Hey, before I forget, because I will shout out to BGB and Marshall. Let's go.
Hey, yeah, shout out to that.
Let's go.
Hey,
homecoming. I see you up there.
Let's go.
I was on NFL Network. I caught the end of that of the game on NFL Network.
Let's go.
Turn out.
Let's go. Ooh. But back to the NFL. Sorry. It's been an exciting week in football. The Dolphins and Ravens was a, very exciting game.
Yeah, it was a good game, man.
Should we be concerned?
A lot of good games.
I know you mentioned you mentioned Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Should we be concerned about Las Vegas Raiders?
They suck.
They 0-2.
They suck.
I mean, as far as like missing playoffs, I would be a little concerned for sure. I would definitely be a little concerned. They had that game in the bag.
Facts.
So letting them come back and win that's definitely gonna be it could be a negative turning point, even though it's early of the season for them. Hopefully it's not, but it could be.
Playing in arguably the best division in football, the AFC West. Well, that's what everybody was saying before the season.
Yeah, so you got no time to dwell on that shit. You gotta just keep going.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray's special, bro.
That nigga, he cold.
He cold.
Like,
they can't get down like that against better teams, but he is like cold, bro.
He cold.
I think he's just holding the fort on until D Hop come back. You could tell he misses that number one target in DeAndre Hopkins.
Shout out to AJ getting the game winning touchdown.
2-point conversion. He dropped a touchdown.
He did definitely drop a touchdown. But yeah, shout out to AJ. He kind of redeemed himself catching that 2-point conversion. But that touchdown you dropped, brother, you can't let that happen, brother.
Hey, you got me. You just can't let that happen.
Bruh, you can't let that happen. It was clean too. Killed dude. Clean, just dropped it. Big
concern for me, man. Hey, the Colts, they might be terrible. They might be done.
That's a big concern.
Isn't any good quarterbacks coming out this season?
CJ Stroud from Ohio State and Bryce Young from Alabama.
They might as well go ahead and try to get one of those guys because
that's where I was getting at.
it's looking like a
loss.
Ugly season.
Matt Ryan stealing money, basically.
They had hopes.
Matt Ryan's they're gonna go 500.
In that division, that's crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. Like T said, in that division,
you can't
get hopes. They had hopes.
You can't get blanked by the Jaguars though.
Yeah, you can't give them a duck. They got Krispy Kreme, bro.
That's their kryptonite, man. Got them last year. Cost them a chance for the playoffs. This year they say, shut out. Fuck out of here, nigga. This ain't a fluke.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
we dunking y'all ass. You heard me?
Y'all came up for revenge? Nah. New quarterback, nigga, we don't care.
I'm coming with all the little jokes.
Out of here,
you heard me? We Krispy Kreme them. We dunking them. Yeah. Them donuts, bro. Zero.
Hey, I seen a graphic about they're comparing Carson Wentz to Matt Ryan. Yeah. They was like, damn, coach, y'all feel bad yet? Carson ain't playing great, but he definitely played better than Matt Ryan.
He ain't playing bad either.
Better than Matt Ryan.
Free Jonathan Taylor, man. God damn.
Yeah.
That boy about to get ran into the ground over in Indy, boy.
I ain't got him on none of my fantasy teams. So
that's why I pick him.
Yeah. That's messed up, man.
Pick him. Yeah, he's the number one player. I said, how?
Ain't my player.
Not on my board.
he putting up decent numbers.
I ain't saying that he ain't. I'm just saying,
I'm cool. Because they gonna run to the ground, he's gonna probably get hurt. I'm cool, bro.
Him not going crazy as well.
Yeah, if they're gonna be down by 25 points, everybody
bro.
Hearing that thing out, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I like getting points. Shout out Stephon Diggs, man. Shout out T, man. You wouldn't even know air, Doc. T didn't start Lamar Jackson. Bless me with that.
Damn.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway. So
50 ball.
It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah, I had 3-4 players just ball out.
Did you get over 200?
Almost. I got 190, so 196.
Damn. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I had Stephon Diggs. I had Waddle.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was over.
Waddle and
Waddle had a 40 ball. Diggs had a 45 ball.
Looking like Moss and Chris Carter right now.
Yeah, they had almost 100 apiece. Or they almost had 50 apiece. Almost had 100.
Woo!
Yeah,
I'm happy for Tua right now. Keep tossing that thing around, baby.
It'd be a wrap.
I can't
TJ
wait.
said, T Blaine, why you ain't start Lamar? He was still off week. He was, you know what? He bet on Russell Wilson, man.
I guess it ain't big trust after all.
Nah, it ain't that shit. I'm thinking Russell Wilson about to come out there and cook Houston's defense.
Let's ride.
Oh man, let's touch this real quick before we go to the rapid fire.
Wilson terrible.
Trey Lance, man, he has the worst luck
ever.
ever.
That too. Let me pull that up, baby. Let's hit that real quick, bruh. That's real. Yeah, man. I feel bad for the kid, bro. Feel bad for the kid. He out. They say he out for the whole season, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
He done. He's done.
He had surgery on Monday, didn't he? So
he had a good break. When they got in there, the break was better than expected. It wasn't a comp, so he's gonna make a full recovery. But I mean, that still sucks that his NFL season is over.
Yeah, because I mean, I think their hope was that he would come in this year, and he might start out rocky, but their hope was by
that's what we was talking about.
By like January, he'd be like, you know what, he definitely better than what we had last year with Jimmy G going into playoff. You know what I'm saying? Time. We trust him way more than we trust Jimmy G last year. So now we're gonna be good. But now,
and
like
that's what we was talking about too. And it's just like, that franchise can only wait on you so long.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Sucks for them and sucks for him.
He
was gonna learn a lot on the field this year. He was gonna learn a lot. Even if he would have sucked, he would have learned a lot. It would have been a lot more for him than sitting on the bench, sitting on the sideline.
I would have preferred him to go out and just think it up, and where it's like he not getting to play, then to be hurt, and then
never 25 picks, some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Never get a real shot, because that's what it's starting to look like. Because Jimmy G came in and did what he had to do. Jimmy G
came in, operated,
came in and did what he had to do. 27-7, Geno Smith.
I mean, granted, it was the Seahawks.
Facts. I mean,
still though,
Jimmy G is definitely a game manager. We all been saying that. He definitely can manage the game for you. They have a roster that can just be managed. As long as you don't fuck it up.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jimmy G will lead them to the playoffs, but we know once the playoffs is gonna happen, we know it's gonna happen.
I think that's what they was hoping. Like, we can kind of get Trey in there and get him some game time action all season. So by the time we get to the playoffs, he's gonna be seasoned enough to where he won't,
the Trey Lance.
He ain't gonna be Jimmy G. He gonna maintain, and he gonna put us a little bit over the top what he can do with his legs and shit. And you can just tell like the way they call the plays. They don't fuck with Jimmy G. You can tell the way they be calling plays. Like, man, we want to call this, but we don't really fuck. Your arm can't do that. So we're gonna have to call this Jimmy G. We're gonna call this for you. You can't make that throw.
Rapid fire.
So sucks for him, man.
I got two more games I want to shout out before we hit rapid fire. One, the Browns going to Brown.
Brownie going Brown. Brownie going Brown.
How you blow? I think what 14-point lead. In less than 2 minutes. Yeah, Jets ain't had no timeouts.
Terrible.
To Joe Flacco.
Shout out Joe Flacco though, man.
Boys were just saying Joe was done. You remember we just like boys were saying Joe was done.
Nah, shout out Joe Flacco, man.
Chargers and Chiefs.
He ain't going nowhere.
He come out if he come out and beat the Bengals. Shit. And then
honestly, bro, I won't be surprised. The history he got on the Bengals, I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't either.
Then shout out to
the ex-Ravens quarterback. I would not be surprised at all.
I'm gonna pick the Bengals though again this week because I believe in Joe Burrow.
And shout out to the New York Giants starting 2-0. I don't think many people seen that. I don't think success is gonna last, but hey, they undefeated right for now.
That's all that meant. That's all that matters.
Yeah, shout out Brian Daboll. Daboll. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, shout out, bro.
It's a new era. And get Kenny Pickett to start a job in Pittsburgh because Trubisky ain't it.
He had a good first week,
I said, did he?
They won.
I think he
terrible.
I think he just managed. I think he's Jimmy G. I think he just managed.
Yeah, his stats were terrible. He had like 100 some yards, I think.
Game 2, he ain't take no shots down the field. Let Kenny Pickett there and take his bumps.
Yeah, you can say same thing for him. You could tell by the way they call the game. They don't fuck with him for real. They like calling like, hey, bro, don't fuck this up.
I need Deontay Johnson to eat. So yeah,
big dog gotta eat.
Trubisky ain't feeding him. All right, now we can hit rapid fire.
Pittsburgh at Cleveland. I got Pittsburgh.
God damn, see, I just talked about them. Shit. I'm going Browns, but Pittsburgh's gonna cover.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm going Browns.
It's gonna be like a field goal kicking contest.
Either way, no matter the winner, I agree with that. New Orleans at Carolina.
Baker 0-2. Man.
I'm going New Orleans. But you gotta be careful. Jameis Winston got a broken back. You playing with?
That's for sure. What song you gotta see what Alvin Kamara said? Because if Kamara played last week, I think they beat Tampa Bay if he would have played last week. He's limited. I'm gonna hedge a little bit. If Kamara plays, I'm rolling with New Orleans. If not, I'm going with the Panthers.
Boys always let the hedge. When I get the hedge and they call me out every time.
Nah, I ain't gonna hate you. I'm going Panthers.
All right, Houston at Chicago. I'm rolling with Chicago.
Yeah, I'm going Bears.
Going Bears, yeah. But Houston is playing tough football. They may not win, but they're gonna be competitive. Shout out Lovie Smith.
As long as you compete. I like
that. I love you, man.
Kansas City versus the Colts. I'm going with Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm going KC.
This is gonna be. I'm going Kansas City, but this is gonna be like the Colts is gonna keep it close this game. Like you think Chiefs should beat the brakes off the Colts, but watch the Colts keep it like within one score. But
how about I say what's close? Like 2 scores? Because that's all.
One
see, minimum 14.
Minimum 14. Minimum. Buffalo at Miami. I'm going with Buffalo.
Game of the week.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a great game.
Game of the week.
I'm watching Buffalo. I'm watching Buffalo. I think Buffalo's gonna win. They don't look beatable right now. But I mean, it's any given Sunday. But today showed me that they can mess up on Sunday. I'm rolling with Buffalo.
This in Miami too. This would be the game where what I'm saying Tua will come out and make it like, all right, maybe this nigga really is serious. But I'm still going Buffalo.
Buffalo has won the last 8 meetings between the teams. 9.
All day. Detroit in Minnesota. I'm going with the Vikings. Detroit is playing good football though.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, shout out Dan Campbell, man.
Shout out to Jared Goff and Swift.
Yes, they are, but they have a hard time holding leads.
And that wide receiver, last name Brown, boys.
St. Brown,
yeah, dog.
fantasy killer.
Yeah, he's a beast.
But yeah, I said earlier when I was talking about against the Eagles. I think we bounced back against Detroit this week.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully, Justin Jefferson come out and ball. Okay. Come on, Vikings.
Everybody got the Vikings. Baltimore in New England. I don't think New England got enough offense to match Baltimore, but so I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, Mac Jones did not look. I mean, even though they got the dub against Pittsburgh, he did not look good in his showing. So I'm still questioning Mac Jones. I'm rolling with LJ and the Ravens.
LJ,
offense, man. And Bill Belichick. So yeah, I'm going Ravens.
Cincinnati and New York with facing the Jets. Think they turn it around. Bengals gonna get their first win.
Shout out Sauce Gardner, but yeah, I'm going Bengals.
For the city, I hope so, because they go 0-3.
It's gonna be ugly.
Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. I'm going Bengals.
Ain't nothing gonna happen, bro. What's gonna happen,
bro? It's a lot of pride in them Bengals right now.
Ain't nothing gonna happen, bro.
Something gonna happen, bro. Like fans gonna start like.
Nah, I don't see it.
Something's happening. You can't 0-3.
Don't see it, bro.
Las Vegas at Tennessee. I'm thinking that King Henry and the Titans get their first dub.
Nope, I'm not a believer in Ryan Tannehill. He looked terrible on Monday Night Football. They even brought in Malik Willis. Derek Carr and them, they biggest problem is they can't hold leads. And if you get a lead in front of Tennessee and you have to put the ball in Ryan Tannehill's hands, you're in good shape. So I'm going Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going Vegas. I don't think Tennessee's gonna have a good year this year. I think they're gonna miss playoffs.
Ooh, in that division, you
see how Tannehill looked. I think he's done in Tennessee. I think this is his last year there.
You got the Philly, in Washington and Chocolate City. I'm gonna go with Philly because they rolling, but it's gonna be a 1 touchdown win for them. All right,
Yes, NFC East game. These games is going to be close. Carson Wentz. He said it's in Washington.
It's in Washington.
It's in Washington. Yeah.
Playing against his old team. He did make some interesting comments saying about how he wished he was a better teammate in person when he's back in Philly, but he has grown from that. I'm with you, Doc. Though it's gonna be a close game, but Philly pulls it out.
Yeah, I think Philly's defense is a lot better than I originally thought. But yeah, and Jalen Hurts is balling out. So yeah, I'm going Philly. I think he's an early MVP candidate, man. Super early, but yeah.
Jacksonville with the Chargers. I got it's in LA. I got the Chargers.
What's Herbert's status?
Oh, I forgot he might have got hurt.
He got a fracture.
He probably would play though. Either way, I'm going Chargers. You said Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
I'm going Chargers.
I'm going Chargers. I'm just who was their backup quarterback?
He was limited in practice today. Game time to shoot.
He'll play.
He'll probably play.
They're not getting hit, but yeah, he in the same situation as Jameis for real, except with his ribs. So we'll see.
Damn.
Rams in Arizona.
Going Cardinals.
Going Rams.
Rams, Arizona. Yeah, give me Rams. I said I know you ain't a believer in Stafford, but I'm a believer in that defense. And Kyler Murray ain't about to be running in the backfield from 20 seconds.
No.
Probably not, yeah, but I don't know. I think their defense is still very good, but definitely not what it was last year.
Atlanta versus Seahawks.
Oh, this is a goddamn
it's a pick 'em team. Here's what you could call a pick 'em.
I got Atlanta though.
In Seattle?
Yeah, they're gonna win this game.
Hopefully so, man. I do want to start Kyle Pitts this week. I doubt I'd do it though, but I'm gonna go Atlanta.
It's in Seattle.
Yeah. I don't trust Mariota though, bro. But that nigga trash. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it Hawks. I'm gonna keep it Falcons.
Everything is telling me to go with the Falcons, but I'm going Geno, Seattle. I said I'm not trusting Mariota. Sorry, cool.
Green Bay and Tampa Bay. I am going with the GOAT against Aaron Rodgers for one last hurrah.
Mike Evans is suspended for this game.
Don't even matter. One last GOAT can't lose this game against Aaron Rodgers. The goodbye game.
And this is in Green Bay?
Tampa.
In Tampa. I'm going Packers.
Nice.
I think this is all Aaron Rodgers has to cling to. Just to the head-to-head.
This is the Super
comparison.
Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl for time. That's all he got to cling to. He has to win this shit to have any kind of argument against Tom.
Oh, we know
ain't no argument still. You know what I'm saying? For his sake, he has to win this shit.
But this is the closest we're ever going to get to it. Like I said, a Rodgers Brady NFC Championship game.
Yeah, facts. Who you got?
Give me Tampa. Shout out Mike Edwards too, man. Pick 6, man. From the city.
Big dog. San Francisco versus Denver in Denver. I'm going to go with San Francisco.
I'm going for it too, man. Russell Wilson has looked terrible first 2 weeks.
Oh, you just mad, T.
Might be missing Pete Curl a little bit.
Oh man, but yeah, is it? What is the game at? Is it in Denver?
Yeah.
They can't lose this game, bro. They're gonna lose though. If they lose this, it's gonna be all hell in Denver. I'm going Niners as well.
They can't, bro. Yeah, it might.
They can't lose this game. It's gonna be all hell.
Might be the first year head coach. Maybe he ain't the right guy.
Yeah, I watched some press conference. He ain't sounding too confident.
Yeah.
Last game of the week. You got Dallas in Monday Night Football. Dallas in New York.
Giants, right?
Giants.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Cowboys. We tend to get them that first time around. We normally split. I think we'll get them this round. Lose on the next one.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys. Like as much as I shout out the Giants earlier, but I'm a believer in y'all defense, and Micah Parsons in particularly. So as long as he's out there playing, Daniel Jones won't have that much time to get funky. So yeah, give me Dallas.
Yeah, I agree. I think our defense is going to put too much pressure on Daniel Jones to be efficient. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys with that one too.
That's it, brother. That's the NFL this week.
Shout out to 3-time AEW World Champion Cincinnati's own John Moxley. Let's go.
Hey, shout out John Moxley.
Now I'm definitely going AEW next month.
Shout out John Moxley, man.
For sure. But yeah. Before we get out of here, we got to talk about that trash ass fight that was Saturday night.
Oh man. Fight that
I would say trash. Just didn't live up to expectations.
Yeah, it wasn't trash per se, but yeah, it definitely wasn't as billed. But shout out Canelo, got the dub. Unanimous decision.
Triple G's looked old, man. I know he said after he's not retiring because he said he want to have a fight in his home country. But
yeah,
as far as big time fights, I think it might be over.
Yeah, he looked old. He looked slow. Yeah, it was a decent fight. It definitely wasn't as billed, but it was decent.
Granted, I mean that just made how good Canelo is.
Yeah, I mean Triple G only won like 3 rounds. You want to be honest, people. I mean, I think the judges had it like super close. Honestly, it wasn't that close
at all. So
Canelo dominated the fight.
Oh, for sure. So Triple G, I said he can still make money, and I mean, and people still pay to watch his fights off his name alone, no matter who he's fighting. But
yeah, made $20 million for that fight. I think Canelo can make $45 million. I want to say.
I do not want to see Canelo versus Bivol again. That's who he said he wanted next after the fight. He wanted next. I do not want to see that. But
yeah, I'm cool on that.
Whatever Canelo does decide to do in the future, I'll be in tune. I'll be tapping in for it.
Facts, man. Floyd said he got a fight coming up here in November.
I ain't trying to see that shit.
Yeah, I'll pass. Some dude, Benji, I don't know the guy's name, but yeah, I'm cool.
But did we talk about it? It looks like did we say this on last Sports Friday? It looks like we getting Bud versus Errol Spence.
November 19th.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if we said it or not, but yeah.
About time, I mean.
Early predictions? Y'all got
Earl.
Same, I got Earl.
I'll go into detail on the later show.
Give me Spence. Yeah, we'll definitely break it down. Definitely get into it, but yeah.
Yeah, so this is early. Like I said, week of, we'll dive deeper into it. But yeah.
First predictions, give me Spence.
Yeah, right. Going Bud early. But yeah. That being said, I think that's about it. No more other breaking news late. Yep. So this has been Down to the Wire 513. Oh, quickly, last question. Yes or no answer. We'll dive deeper to it once it gets season. Is it too early to label the bus logo on Lonzo? He's having arthroscopic knee surgery.
Yeah, I saw they have another surgery on his knee. I don't want to say bust because I mean he still became a good NBA player, so I don't want to say bust.
Yeah, I won't say a bust, but a waste maybe.
Yeah, maybe a
waste.
Yeah, like a lost talent. Maybe I don't know. Still too early though.
It's still too early. I'll just say a waste. A bust is when somebody you just don't turn out to be good. He's a good player.
Yeah. He definitely became good, and he still even when he was in LA, he was good. Yep. But he just can't stay healthy. Like it's like
that falls in category as bust. I mean, like I said, if you ain't out there.
Nah, like you I got like a bust not healthy is like a Greg Oden. Like not even becoming a good NBA player. Like Greg Oden was never a good NBA player. Alonzo became a good NBA player.
I said, luckily, it's not season. I said we'll dive deeper into it once NBA season comes around. But let's get y'all opinions on it.
What else, Tunzo?
It's been Down to the Wire 513, episode 250. Make sure y'all tap in with us. Google us, easy way to find us. Follow us on all our social medias. You see it scrolling at the bottom. For the good brothers, Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, the Taryn Bland. Shout out to Woodrow Tigers, man. Let's get this dub against Tab this Saturday afternoon. Till next time, man. We'll catch y'all this Friday, Sports and Spirits. Until then, we out.
Peace.